Hey folks, Coach Pete here, going on another stroll on Annuity Avenue with you today. On my most recent stroll, I saw a pebble on the side of the road. I decided to pick it up. I picked this pebble up, I turned it over. There was a question on it. The question was, are fixed annuities a good investment? An investment is when you take a risk, whether it be a stock or somebody down the street opening their own company. It's a risk. You're putting money aside into that company, and you're hoping to get a better return in the future. And number one, you're hoping to get your money back. Well, if you can lose your money, that's considered an investment. So in my mind, when we're putting money into a fixed or fixed indexed annuity, we're really not investing the money because we can't lose it. There are some very special features on some of the annuities that exist today that enable your money to grow at a certain percentage each year until you decide to take it out. Then you start taking it out in a monthly fashion over your whole lifetime. Even if your balance goes to zero, you can't outlive the money. Well, Coach Pete, my balance says zero. How am I continuing to get my monthly check from this fixed indexed annuity I signed up with you 20 years ago? I've already returned 3 times what I put in, and I'm still getting money. How is this possible, Coach Pete? Well, because it's in the contract. How often do we see contracts in our favor these days? Well, we do in the fixed indexed annuity market. Now, I call this growth protection income type accounts. Your money grows when you don't need it. Well, that's great. What good is it to have your money put aside if it's not growing? Look at your bank accounts the last 10 years. They didn't grow that much either, did they? How do you get ahead when you're not growing? So basically like old World War I days, digs a trench and buries itself so it can't go backwards. And then it advances again, then protects that growth. So trench warfare, you advance and protect your money. But the key factor in any annuity, before I'll ever recommend, we need to look at what the lifetime income component of this annuity is. Now, how easy it is to build a retirement plan when you already know with certainty what the income's going to be. Wouldn't it be easier to take risk knowing that even if you lost the money or if the market was down, you didn't have to liquidate that money. You could wait for it to come back because the money you have in your fixed indexed annuity is giving you an income you can never outlive. This is called retirement planning. Many folks are out here selling you strategies, trying to get you to put all your money at risk, showing you a dream that may never happen, showing you all these fancy cars or boats or anything you can get with the money you're going to invest with them, only to go down the road into the future and not even be able to get the money back you started with. Folks, the number 1 rule of investing is to get back what you started with. Number 2 rule of investing is to make sure you continue to get that money. And number 3 rule of investing is to make sure you have lifetime income you can never outlive. If you have money you can't outlive, you can really put yourself ahead. Now, you can have your own plan just like this at no cost or obligation. It's called Coach Pete's Power Plan. Every single item that you have in your financial portfolio, we itemize it out for you, showing you what is red for risk, what's green for safe, and what's yellow for emergency money. Many of you may be in the proper combination right now. Most of you probably aren't. Wouldn't it be good to find out if you were in the right place or if you were in the wrong place, have corrections suggested to you to get you on that right track for a win? Now, safe doesn't have to be boring. We've seen people be able to get returns of 4, 6, 7% or more every single year. But the beauty here is you don't lose money when the market goes the wrong way. So if the market goes up, let's say 20%, maybe you get about a 10% of that return. If the market goes down 30%, you share in 0 of the loss. That's the beauty of what a fixed indexed annuity is. It's not here to get you rich, but it's here to keep you from ever getting poor. Contact us with the number you see on the screen and get your very own plan started today. There is no fee or obligation. Coach Pete will see you next week right here on another great video on Annuity Avenue.